Prey is a planet very similar to our own. However, gods, demons, and dragons and other such creatures inhabit this world. This is a world where both science and magic advance hand in hand, and many nations are constantly at war, competing for the title of strongest. These creatures are represented in the game by each card you use and are referred to as units. Now, we will be talking about the spaces, or the circles, in relation to units. This is the Vanguard circle. This is where your main unit will go. Behind are the rear guard circles. Your Vanguard is a unit in the foremost center circle, representing yourself in battle, the leader of your forces. This unit circle cannot be empty in a game. You begin the game with a grade 0 unit, then progress each turn until your Vanguard finally reaches grade 3. In addition, you may only call units to the rear guard that are the same or lower grade as your Vanguard. During a battle, you may draw a card only when your Vanguard is attacking, and must show your opponent. This is called a drive check, and is one of two circumstances that you can activate trigger effects. If your Vanguard happens to be a grade 3, you can do an additional drive check, known as the twin drive. There are 4 different types of triggers: critical, heal, stand, and draw. When you check one, you may add 5,000 to one unit's power and activate their unique effects. The heal trigger is the most standard out of the triggers used. Upon checking, you may heal or remove 1 damage from the damage zone, as long as your damage is at least as many as your opponent. The critical trigger upon checking allows you to choose any unit, and that unit can deal an extra damage when landing an attack. The stand trigger allows you to select a rear guard at rest and stand it again. Like the critical trigger, this is only really useful when attacking. Finally, the draw trigger allows you to draw a card in addition to your check, one that you do not have to show your opponent. That's it for units. They have unique abilities of their own, just waiting for somebody to discover and master. To begin, each player draws 5 cards, decides who will go first, and then the first grade 0 Vanguards are placed face down. Once each player is ready to begin, both players simultaneously flip up their Vanguards and the fight begins. Next, the turn player may place a unit of the same or higher grade on top of his/her Vanguard, also known as a ride. This is the ride phase. After that is the main phase. In this phase of the turn, the player may place or rearrange units in the rear guard circles. Placing in this way from the hand is known as calling a rear guard. Last in the turn is the battle phase. In this phase, the turn player attacks, and the player being attacked can attempt to defend to take as little damage as possible. When you declare an attack, the defending player may select any number of cards from their hand and place them in the Guardian Circle, adding the shield power to his or her defending unit's base power. The player is attacking with his or her Vanguard performs their drive check and reveals the top card of their deck. If they reveal a unit with a trigger mark, they may activate that trigger's effect. When taking damage, the defending player also does a type of drive check, in the form of damage check. This works the same way as a drive check, but instead of adding the card to the hand, the defending player places the card face up in the damage zone. You can purchase Vanguard trial decks and booster packs at your local Walmart. And if you are interested in the official animation, you can find it at youtube.com and hulu.com. All rights belong to Bushy Road. Thank you for watching.